Yeah, guys, this should be the first video we are doing on amino acid. And in this video, we'll be talking about classification of amino acid. Right, we'll be running through the classification of amino acid, though I don't think this one will be comprehensive because we have another second video on the classification of amino acid. But this one will do though. So, basically, guys, amino acid are the building blocks of protein. They are organic compounds that contain both amino and carboxylic acid functional groups. Okay, so amino acid can be classified based on what polarity and based on their importance to the body. Okay, so we have two subdivisions. Now, under the subdivisions, we have a whole lot of other divisions. Okay, so basically, this is an overview of the amino acid. Let me just pick randomly. See glycine, tryptophan, cysteine, serine, glutamate, methionine, okay? And the rest of them, you could just pause this video to see them for yourself. So now, classification of amino acid, we said that they are classified based on what? Polarity and based on their importance to the body. Now, based on polarity, we have non-polar, we have polar. Based on importance to the body, we have essential amino acid and we have non-essential amino acid, okay? So as usual, let's start with the polarity classification. Okay, so non-polar amino acid and polar amino acid. So non-polar classification of amino acid, let's go. So non-polar amino acid, these are what? Hydrophobic, okay? They are non-polar, they can't form bonds with what? And the polar groups of water. So they can't mix with water, they are hydrophobic. They are immiscible with water, okay? So now, the R group can either be of what? Alkyl groups or of aromatic groups. So the acid falling in this group are stated below. Now, numbers 1 to 7 are alkali, while the last two are what? Aromatic, okay? So now, let's mention the amino acid that are what? Non-polar. We have glycine, we have alanine, we have valine, we have methionine, we have leucine, we have isoleucine, we have proline, we have what? Phenylalanine, we have tryptophan. Okay, let's try locating the first four. All right, so this is glycine, this is alanine, this is what? Valine, this is leucine, this is isoleucine, right? These are non-polar amino acid. All right, so now still on the polarity classification of amino acid, we'll be going to talk about the polar amino acid. Now, we say that if the side chains of amino acid contain different polar groups, like amines, alcohol, or acid, they are actually polar in nature, okay? So they are hydrophilic, they are water loving, they can dissolve in water, they are miscible with water, okay? So they are also known as what? Hydrophilic what? Amino acid. Now, they are further divided into three categories. Okay, so these ones that can actually dissolve in water are actually divided into three further categories. And the three further categories include what? Acidic. We say that if the side chain contains an extra element of what? Carboxylic acid component, and these are acid and polar amino acid, okay? So they tend to donate their hydrogen atom, okay? And this acidic amino acid include what? Aspartic acid and glutamic acid. Okay, let's locate the aspartic acid. This is aspartic acid. Okay, see the structure above. This is a glutamic amino acid. Okay, so you see how they are actually drawn. All right, then we're talking about the basic polar amino acid. Let's talk about we've spoken about the acidic polar amino acid. Let's talk about the basic polar amino acid. So these have an extra what? Hydrogen group that tend to attract it has an extra nitrogen group that tends to what? Attract hydrogen atom, okay? So basically, there are three basic polar amino acid, and these include what? Histidine, lysine, arginine, okay? So HLA. Let's look at histidine. You see them down here, histidine, what? Lysine and arginine, all right? So now how about the neutral amino acid? We say that they are neither basic nor acidic, okay? So they have an equal number of amino and carboxy group. Also, they have at least one hydrogen component connected to electronegative atoms, okay? Now, some of these neutral acids include what? We have serine, we have threonine, we have asparagine, we have glutamine, we have cysteine, we have thyroxine, okay? So let's look at least serine and threonine, okay? This is serine. See how serine is drawn? You see threonine, okay? You have cysteine and the rest of it. All right. So in here, we say that amino acid can also be classified on the basis of their need to the human body and their availability in the human body. Okay, those are two things talking. Okay, so essential amino acid are basically the amino acid that cannot be synthesized by the body. Okay, so we must rely on food, okay, to be able to get this amino acid. And this essential amino acid include what? Leucine, isoleucine, lysine, threonine, methionine, phenylalanine, valine, tryptophan, histidine. Okay, so this amino acid cannot be produced by the body, so we rely on the food we eat. Okay, we rely on the food we eat so that we can be able to actually get this amino acid down. So this is it, guys. This is it. Now, how about the non-essential amino acid? We say that these acids are what synthesized in our body itself, and we need not rely on outside sources for them. Okay, so they are either produced in our bodies or obtained from protein breakdowns. Okay, so these are like the friends. Okay, they can be actually produced by the body. So even if you eat them in food or not, they will always be available in your body. Okay, so basically, guys, that's it about the classification of amino acid. Classify amino acid based on polarity and based on their need, okay, abi their availability and important to the body. Okay, so that's it, guys, and see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye for now.